Hi, this is Adam with Small Town Machine Shop. It's Saturday, so I went yard selling. Now, I know I didn't post any videos last week. That's because it was my kids' spring break. And as you may know if you've watched the channel for a while, my kids don't live with me, so I had them all week, so nothing in this shop mattered. So I spent all my time home with them. So, do got a busy week of videos coming up on the Hypermac lathe. But today, went yard selling. Got this stuff. Spent 40, 90, 100 bucks for everything. It's a little bit more expensive. We'll go through this stuff. The first thing I'll just show, because it's too heavy to put on my little table there. I got this 2,000 pound rated 120 volt electric hoist. The control box is broken, but he wired it for me and it works. Works perfectly fine. So I paid 40 bucks for that, so that was a score. So, yeah. Let's get to get you on the tripod. We'll go through what I got. Okay, so first off, for yard sales, I got this stuff for 10 bucks. They had prices on stuff, but they were letting stuff go. Got this big wooden mallet. Don't know why, but I liked it. Nice long handle. Probably a 3-inch diameter face on it. Another one of these rigid chain vices. And remember with these, you can always buy longer chain. So if it's got a short chain, it's not a big deal. It's a Proto crescent wrench. Couple generic rulers, advertising ones. This one with the hole is actually handy. I'll probably dedicate that to the drill press or something. Then at one yard sale, this was the only tool that was there. It's one of these Astro long reach hose clamp remover things. They thought it was a plumbing drain thing. So that was like $2. So that was a score. I actually got a lot of automotive stuff this week. I used to work on cars a lot more, but, well, you'll see it. I picked up a lot of automotive tools to add to the collection. Now we'll just move you right here. Everything in this bag, I got the flea market for 20 bucks. So the flea market's been really producing this year. So we got a 6-inch Cincinnati. I believe it's 6-inch. Very nice condition clamp. Another good clamp. This is an Armstrong. Very nice shape. They've been welding with it and heating. The cheaper one just says made in the USA, but it's nice and deep for how short it is, or long for how deep it is, however you would measure that. And this is a nice heavy duty, what does that say? Oh, it's the Williams. Very stout frame on that. So that was cool. I love my C-clamps, as you know. I picked up this, another Cincinnati C-clamp. So those were awesome. The weird thing about my C-clamps is I have I'll show them to you in a future video, probably 80 hanging from the wall. They're all good old American-made ones. But when I do my welding and stuff, and I have to clamp stuff I'm welding or heating, I use my Chinese ones because I don't want to damage my good ones, which is kind of counterintuitive. But I picked up another Bernard parallel jaw pliers. That's 2 in a row, I think, from there. With the side cutter. Those ones are in nice shape. Craftsman crescent wrench. I know. Don't need any more crescent wrenches. I think I'm up to 50 now. Again, they were nothing. Then the guy had a bunch of easy outs. I think it was $5 for these ones. A lot of them are the Ace ones. So always pick these up when they're cheap. So yeah, $20 for all the for all the C clamps and the pliers and that. I had no problem with that. Okay, let me actually just put this stuff back in here. I'll bring over the other stuff. The next stuff was, I think I did good on it. I don't buy a lot of specialty automotive tools. So let me get this bag out of the way. In here. So this stack of stuff here was $30. It had price tags on it, but he gave me just a price for all of it at the end. Let's go through it. A lot of it's OEM stuff. Performance tool, little rounded nut remover. You know, I'm sure these aren't the best quality, but I've never broke a removal tool. You can never seem to have enough of them. There's another set. These are OEM tool, which I think is OEM a auto parts brand. Like Duralast, speaking of Duralast, for $1. It's one of these 3-piece or 3. I remember how to do it here. Telescoping kind of gimmicky ratchet. I have a lot of Duralast tools from one yard sale a couple years ago. I like some of them. 25 cents for a Klein cutters. Still got a nice edge on them. And this was just a couple bucks. It's a Cobalt. It says made in the USA. Torx bit drivers. So, I mean, I won't use the rack. But yeah, those come in handy. $5. Again, this was $30 total. Just a Craftsman metric 3/8 drive set. Older style ratchet. It's not all Craftsman. Some of the smaller ones have been swapped out, but most of them are. It's a handy set to give to someone. I'll clean it up or throw it in the car. Here's the OEM tools for $5. It's a thread restore tap and die kit. It's missing a few of the some of the dies. I'm missing a few things. I like the thread files, but I figure for a couple bucks, why not? An OEM. Here's a $2 right hand bolt extractor kit. So it's just like I have a few of these kits, and like this exact same case, but they come with left hand drill bits. This, you just drill it with a normal drill bit and use the extractor. I am wary, though, of using cheap extractors. So, for a couple bucks, I grabbed it. But, again, be careful with cheap extractors and cheap taps. Like my grandpa used to say, the most expensive thing you can buy is a cheap tap. So, these are $5. I always pick up impact drivers. The bits. This has all the bits. It's a Sure built. I've never broken one, and I've welded on them with a copper hammer pretty good. But every time they're cheap, I pick them up. Here's some of the weird $7. This is a kit just for rethreading the spark plugs on a 3-valve Ford 5.4 and 6.8 liter engines, built before 10/9/07, and 4.6 ones built before 11/30. Found in many 2048 Ford Lincoln Mercury vehicles. So this is a very specific kit. When I first looked at it, I knew it was a rethreading kit. It has the inserts and all that. It's missing one. Obviously, they bought it, fixed their one cylinder, and he said it worked great. But the odds of me needing this are very slim. But I'll throw it in my shed with my not often used automotive kits. And who knows? This was $15. It's a fuel pump replacement kit. Comes with I like how the kit includes a rubber dead blow hammer and brass punch. Probably for getting the rings off. You have this thing. It's for mini Ford, GM, and Chrysler fuel tanks for replacing the fuel pump in there. So I've done it before just using big pair of channel locks, but now I have a fancy to-do kit. So sell that for $30, not bad. So yeah, not a bad little haul. Let me get everything laid out, and I'll show you what we ended up with. So there we go. It's not bad for $60 for all this stuff, not counting the crane. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention. Picked these up for $1 at a yard sale. You put these in your standard socket, and it makes them metric. So you put this insert in a 7/8 socket, and it makes it a 20 millimeter. So nothing I would ever use, but a cool little like novelty thing. So yeah, there we go. Another good week. And again, I had my kids, so I was out of the shop all week, but starting tomorrow, we're back at it hard. This is Adam from Small Town Machine Shop. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and thanks for watching.